Hi y'all, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn. I'm going to do a quick collective reading for you today. Hey Tiger. Don't even think about it. You get hurt. Alright, who will I be reading for today? Sagittarius. I feel like with a Sagittarius, you're having a hard time looking at the bigger picture. Something about it gives you a little bit of an anxiety, I feel like. You just need to take a moment to breathe out. You need to believe in the impossible is also what I'm getting when it comes to this. So I feel like there's something you're not quite seeing all of the picture of. And it might be something that, you might find really hard to believe. Something that seems like it could be impossible for you, maybe. I am kind of getting that you do feel like it's something that's not possible. Like you don't think you could have this. But let us dive into it. What do you mean by believe in the impossible? Somebody feels like they need saving, like they're not enough. Somebody's seeking expert opinion on something. I'm seeing the past wanting you back. A missed opportunity. There might be messages and music for you. Somebody could be tripping on psychedelics to battle depression. Somebody's not understanding a spiritual union. Somebody's been very depressed and they're lifting the veil. Like trying to figure out why they've been feeling this way. And I feel like it's because someone's secretly in love with you. I feel like somebody's been writing it down, but somebody is also refusing to heal in this relationship. There is a secret breakup around. It could be from somebody from your past that wants to return for a time. You might have matching tattoos with somebody. It's a very complicated love scenario with this person. They could be a con artist. You could have used to smoke with them. But it's like you kind of knew that something wouldn't happen with this person. Like you knew you had to follow it anyways, even if it wasn't going to work out. This person really hurt you. They're asking you to pay attention to the details because somebody's refusing to take responsibility. Again, with music and reaching out. So somebody might try to reach out to you through music. But here's the thing. I feel like you're not understanding that somebody's trying to reach out to you through the music. I also feel like somebody in this connection is refusing to heal. I feel like it's you refusing to heal. It's you refusing to believe in this impossible, to look at the bigger picture, to see things for what they really are. I feel like you're refusing to heal something from like your past, but it's not just your past. It's also the way that you think. I feel like it's more along the lines of like maybe how you see yourself and how other people see you as well. It's like you think people see you this certain way, but they really don't. They see you for who you really are, and that might be uncomfortable for somebody. Somebody feels like a coward. They want to meet in a secret spot. There's something about getting away from this person with matching tattoos, this love scenario that you were once in, because somebody is refusing to take responsibility. It could be this person that's refusing to see the things that they had done in the relationship, but it could also be you not seeing the things that you had also done, because it takes two to tango. Somebody is sending magic. There's some sort of a divorce going on that's scary for somebody. But this person's a fighter. There's some religious differences. I'm also seeing I'm seeing somebody that could be Christian, and then there's somebody else that's a spiritualist. But there is a ritual that's needed for the spiritual union to come together. This person knows your friends. I do think you send each other intuitive messages. There could be Capricorn in this person's chart. There is still something about this rescue. Like somebody wants somebody to rescue them from the life that they're living in. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're hoping somebody will come forward and rescue you. But this was about. What does the Sagittarius need to face? Believe in the impossible. You're going to be a soldier. This person wants you to take care of yourself because no one else will. So, like, I do feel like somebody's not really taking care of themselves, and the other person, the one that you're connected with, I feel like this person's worried about you. Somebody feels like this isn't something that's supposed to happen. That's what it is. Okay. Capricorn came out again. All right. So, you have this belief process that you don't deserve something that you truly want, something that you truly desire, and that feels right to you. You kind of feel like it's a taboo thing, you know, like if certain things were to align properly, things would come together more, or you don't feel like you're at the right points to be with this person. But that's the thing. Like, first of all, what makes it our decision, you know? Like, it's not, we don't decide who we fall in love with. We don't have a choice in that matter. We also don't have a choice in the matter of who is meant to be with us and who is not. You do have the choice if you want to be with that person. But honestly, why would you want to make yourself miserable and somebody else miserable by not being with the person that you truly want to be with? And I feel like that is something right here. It's like you're afraid. You don't think somebody wants to be with you because you may think that they may be at a higher level than you, or you just aren't on the same page as each other. And it's like you're not supposed to be completely on the same page. It's like you guys are on the same page. You're on just different parts of the page of each other. And it's like you guys need to combine together. You guys need to come together. But I feel like it's taboo, like it's not supposed to happen. You know, like you feel like things need to align up a little bit more. You feel a little bit powerless about this connection. And I feel like you're finding proof when it comes to them. There is a tough love that's being shown in this relationship between the both of you, but I feel like somebody needs to just let go of the whole situation. Somebody needs to let go of the idea that somebody's a damsel in distress and that somebody needs help. I do feel like this cycle needs to break. It has not broken yet, but I do feel like it needs to break. And in the sense that the only reason it needs to break is that you need to see that you are your own hero. You can do anything you put your fucking mind to. You know, we only use a small percentage of our brain. Just imagine if you used a little bit more percentage of your brain. I mean, then you can literally accomplish anything. The only thing holding you back is the fear. Now, are you afraid to succeed? Is that what's holding you back? Are you afraid to be with somebody that truly loves you for who you are? Are you afraid to be in a relationship that's not toxic, where you're both not toxic? Because it's not one person that's toxic. It's both people that become toxic. You know, it's not a one-way sided thing. I feel like somebody's not seeing both sides of something in order to see the whole bigger picture, to see everything for what it really is. I feel like you need to let go of the things from your past that were holding you back. So, you know, like you're like trying to find proof that this is a kind of love that I feel like you don't think you deserve. But the truth of the matter is, like, this is something I feel like you deserve. Like, I feel like you're so afraid to go for it. You're so afraid to be with the one that you love. But I also feel like somebody has an old-fashioned belief that damsel in distress is the one they would go for, like a hero in disguise, you know? Somebody doesn't want an open relationship with you, and there are signs all around you that I feel like you're refusing to see things, lying to yourself about things. It could be this relationship. It is saying to take action because somebody is attracted to you. And I feel like this person might actually be very unexpected to you. I feel like you'll really enjoy the time with them. And there's also something in a true friend. So this could be a twin flame journey for you. But you do have right time, right place. You're on the right path. So I feel like you're starting to see the things that you didn't want to see before, the things that you were refusing to see, the things that you kept lying to yourself about. And I feel like you're starting to see that you need to fight for what you want and that you haven't been this entire time. It's like you were waiting for a knight in shining armor to come and rescue you from what it is that you thought you believed. Because I do feel like somebody fed you false information. Because I feel like somebody has also been spiritually attacking you as well. But I feel like you've been very kind, you've been very giving, and just trying to get out of your comfort zone because you know that you need to tell the truth. I think you need to start believing, though. Like, believe your own truth that you're starting to tell people. You've been doing a lot of shadow work. I feel like you got caught doing this shadow work, but you're protected from above. Like, so when it comes to, like, getting caught with something, I feel like you could have been caught, like, caught up in something, caught up in a distraction, and it's like you got protection from above that saved you from this, that got you undistracted, that puts you in a place where instead of risking it all, you know, you got positive things and you got the good things that you needed. You started to learn something. They're asking you to take a leap of faith. There could be a Libra around you. Someone is stalking your social media. You need to take the lead. You need to, you know, compromise and see that there are things that you're not going to know because somebody's not going to tell you. Somebody hasn't been telling you the whole truth. But you have to compromise as well. Like, I feel like you need to compromise with yourself in the sense that you don't need to compromise for things that is not worth it. You know, but you do need to compromise for things that are worth it. So, like, if it's, like, time or something for waiting, like, I feel like there's some kind of waiting in this scenario. You have to realize it is worth it, that you can compromise with yourself on certain things. You should not compromise on what your heart truly desires. I feel like you would, it's like, I feel like somebody would yeah, okay. So, what's coming up? Karmic justice. Okay. So maybe because of the compromising you've been doing, you've been, you know, like believing that you weren't worth something or something wasn't worth it. It's like you're getting karmic justice for it. There's also a hidden enemy I feel like is going to come out around you. You've been getting a lot of messages, I feel like, through music. And somebody is, like, amazed by you. They're amazed by the shadow work that you've been working on, that you've been telling the truth, and that you've been stepping out of your comfort zone. What do you mean by this? Okay, so there was a third party in this situation, and there was a fuck up. So somebody I feel like is working on that right now. That's why they feel like it was the wrong time. Maybe that's why you felt like that too. But I feel like somebody could have seen you on a walk. And it's like they were nervous about it, like seeing you, because there is something going on behind your back. And look, okay, Sagittarius came out again. So be confident. I feel like you've lost your confidence when it comes to these certain scenarios. Proceed with caution. Like, two of them, those are right next to each other. Both proceed with caution. So I feel like you just need to, like, believe the impossible. Believe that you are absolutely worth what you want, what your heart truly wants, what your heart truly desires. I don't feel like it's quite the right time yet. I feel like you have a little more healing you're supposed to do, because you're not seeing something in a relationship that you were once in, or the relationship with yourself. So just healing from that a little bit. Let us see what the message is. What is our angel's advice? What angel advice do you have for Sagittarius? You have, when you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, sea salt bath, or a pedicure. I do feel like when you're also working on yourself, making yourself feel good about yourself, it's like that's when things start, things might fall into place. You might see things a little bit better. You might also see more about yourself that you didn't see before, and realize how, like, truly beautiful you are in yourself. That's so crazy that those all came out. You also have Fiona. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So I feel like you just need to ask for help, and you're going to start receiving the guidance that you need, the assistance that you need. I'm going to sneeze 1 second. Oh. Okay. You also have time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. So I do feel like you need to take some time out for you. That's like 2 cards you've had where you just need to take a time out and, like, pay attention to yourself. I feel like you kind of, like, haven't been paying attention to yourself. You've been like doing other things, worrying about other people, but you need to remember that you have to take care of yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. You may be the kind of person that takes care of everybody else, but like, what about you? Don't you get care? Don't you get love? Don't you deserve to rest? You also have, this is so crazy, to help you heal this situation, see the other person's point of view with compassion. So that's like, again, just seeing from somebody else's point of view, because it's like you're not seeing, again, like that's like, that to me is look at the bigger picture. That's what this means to me. You need to like see from somebody else's point of view, because you're not seeing every aspect. You're not seeing all the details that you need to see. I feel like there are details that you're missing. You may not, it's like, I don't feel like you're missing it on purpose. It's just like, you've never experienced that. You've never like noticed it. I don't know. It's like when you watch a movie and you've seen it like 100 times before, but then you watch it again and it's been a few years and it's like you're seeing it with new eyes and you start to notice things you didn't see before. I feel like that's what you kind of need to do. You had looked at some scenarios for like over and over again. You stopped for a while and it's like you need to take another look at that to see it from both perspectives, not just your perspective. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So I feel like you need to do a little more studying, just try to further your education a little more when it comes to this scenario, because I also feel like, I don't know, it's like I'm kind of hearing you're working on yourself to distract yourself, you know. And distracting yourself with working on yourself is usually the best way to do it, because you start to fall in love with yourself, because you're like, well, damn, I'm good at this, I'm good at that. Like, you know, you start seeing things about yourself that you didn't really quite see before, or things you had never really noticed. The same thing. Okay. You also have keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So I feel like you need to just keep going for what it is that you want. Don't take no for an answer, and solutions will start appearing that seem miraculous. You have new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So I feel like that's what you're studying. You're meditating more, you're like studying, you're trying to figure out how to open up your spiritual gifts a little bit more. And in doing so, you know, you are starting to notice your psychic abilities, and it's like your spiritual experiences are what's helping you change and relook at the things from your past so that you can grow from it in the way that you need to, so that you can see the details you weren't seeing before. Then you have what you desire right now. Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So crazy, because I kept saying desire, like your heart's desire, what it is that you truly want. And then you need to visualize it. And once you visualize it, you let it go into the universe. And while you do that, make sure there is no negativity attached to it. And you have to work towards that as well. You have to put effort towards this goal that you have. And I feel like you have been. But I do think you might have a little bit of negativity around you. Release the negativity. You know you deserve happiness. You know you deserve this, whatever it is that makes you happy. So just accept that you deserve this. No negativity, only positive thoughts. And when you get bored waiting around, why don't you work on yourself? Like, do things that make you feel good, make you feel sexy about yourself. I do see someone like dressing up, making themselves feel good. They do little things that make them feel good about themselves. So that could be something you might really need to do. That'll help bring you back around to looking at this from a different perspective. But this is all I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope it helped out. If it did, let me know by hitting that like button. And yeah, I'll be putting out more videos at some point this week. So maybe meet again. Bye!